Brian Powell of Outrun Far here with Beth Pascall before the 2021 UTMB. How are you, Beth?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's dare I say it, nice to be back in Chamonix.
Yeah, it's actually been delightful the last couple of days. Decent weather, it's a little calmer than usual.
Yeah, I mean, I say we've been in town for perhaps 2 hours.
Okay,
so...
well...
and I've tolerated it so far. We've been around for a few weeks though, we've just been hiding away from Chamonix.
I won't ask about your secret hiding place.
Okay, no.
But I'm sure you had a good time there.
Yeah, it has been good.
Last time we chatted was right after you won Western States. How has that sunk in, that performance?
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a couple of months now. Yeah, I certainly feel better than I did then. I think I was close to fainting when we were standing up doing that interview.
Yeah, you seemed a little tired.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It's been cool. It's felt different, I guess, the build up to this race.
Yeah.
After what happened at Western States, like I don't feel any pressure this year, which is nice.
Nice. So it's actually, you feel like having one great performance kind of takes pressure off having a second one in the same season, or? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think everyone knows that it's kind of hard to do well at both. And I mean, feeling good, like it could happen, but I don't feel that pressure to have like a good performance now. I've already had one this year.
You've had quite a good performance, yeah. So how did you feel mentally and physically after Western States?
Really, really crappy for a long time.
Yeah. Like in what way?
Mentally and physically, it took me a long time to recover. Mm-hmm. A lot longer than it did when I did the Western States and UTMB double in 2019. Maybe because like I raced harder, I trained harder.
Yeah. Maybe
because I got married a couple of weeks after Western States, and that was super stressful.
That's a double.
Yeah. So that was exhausting. But yeah, like the last month or so, I felt okay.
You finally got your feet back under you, and
yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't done like a big training block like I'd normally do for UTMB. I mean, normally you do like some back-to-back long days in the mountains. You usually do a lap at Mont Blanc like a month out, but I haven't done any of that. So it's difficult to say like exactly. I haven't had that long run to say, right, I'm ready, but I feel fresh in myself. And
after having that run at Western States, it's probably better to err on the side of being a little fresh.
Exactly, that's exactly what we've done.
That's not your first race. You have experience and years of training in your legs.
Yeah.
And clearly you were fit at the end of June. So
yeah, I hope I've still got some of that. So
did you enjoy making the switch from? I would assume you did faster training before Western States or flatter training to preparing for the mountains of Mont Blanc.
I mean, it has been really nice being here for a few weeks, being back in the mountains. I mean, it doesn't really feel like I've done a whole lot of training. I wouldn't say I've been doing slower and longer training. Yeah. It's more, before Western States, I was training a lot. Yeah. And now I'm not training a lot. Resting a lot instead.
Resting a lot.
And doing like a little bit in the mountains, just some short kind of up and down runs to hopefully get my legs ready. But at the same time, prioritizing being fresh.
Probably also, like having had that great performance and having some fatigue on your legs, there's probably a tendency for somebody, especially coming over here, to do too much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Have you done that in the past, ever?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But I have a sensible coach.
No, I don't ask that pointedly, but like it's easy to do. Like lots of people.
Oh yeah, if I was just here doing, deciding what I did day to day, I would no doubt be doing way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed in this build-up? Just relaxing in the mountains, or?
We've been to some new places.
Yeah.
So we've been out here in the van, and we've been sort of further south, and some nice national parks that we haven't been to before.
So like, not just staying on the course.
No, so really avoided the course actually as much as possible. We have done a little bit on the course, but tried to see new places and think about cool training locations, so when I come back and are able actually to do some hard training.
Nice. So it's going to be fresh too. Like not only are your legs fresh, but the course will be. You know it well enough. You know what's coming. Yeah. But it's not.
Yeah, I think it's easy to overdo it, and I want that. When I climb out of like up above Val Foret on Saturday morning, and it's sunrise, and you feel that like, wow, this is cool. I'm really lucky to be
Yeah.
here. And I might not get that if I'd done that section of the course 5 times in the last few weeks.
Which you might have done otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Did it feel like a good honeymoon trip? Did you frame it that way at all?
I can't. My husband won't let me call it a honeymoon.
Oh. Well, if he's not listening.
No, anything that involves a race at the end can't be classed as holiday or honeymoon.
Fair enough. That's a good rule. Keep them separate, business and pleasure. So you have been 4th and 5th here at UTMB, if I remember correctly, and do you think you can improve upon that?
I can definitely improve upon that. Like I wouldn't say I've ever had a good race at UTMB. If I really think about it, there's always been a lot of really dark moments, like periods of 10 hours.
Just a third of the race.
Yeah, so I know I can do better, but it's hard to get the whole course right.
What do you think you can improve upon? Are there any specific changes you can make or corrections you can take to problems you see along the way?
Well, I'm hoping, so I'm fitter, so I'm hoping a easier effort near the beginning will mean that I'm further up the field and also fresher later on.
Got it.
So I have gone a bit too hard probably some years.
So how, with you being fitter, how do you think you'll be able to control that maybe urge to go fast at the beginning?
I think I'll be able to control it pretty well. Like, I don't foresee myself going off like with the lead. I'm very happy to let people go, and I think, in the race this length, that's fine. There's so much time later on, so I would feel uncomfortable if I was first into Courmayeur, definitely. As it's different from like if I was first into Forest Hill, you only have so many hours, but from Courmayeur you've got
half a day.
Over half a day.
Yeah,
well, you got a long time.
Totally.
So I'd like to be, I don't know. Yeah.
But you don't need to have contact with a leader. You don't have to be in the lead or 5 minutes or 10 minutes back.
Yeah, I'm going to just run my own race 100% until at least Courmayeur and then see what happens.
Nice. Well, I hope you have a great race out there and enjoy it.
Cool. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.